Hey, how's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, of course, Georgia Girl, and today is Wellness Wednesday. Can y'all hear me? Hey, how's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to my channel. Of course, you know who I am. I does a lot of health and wellness over here. I try to keep myself lifted along with others. Okay. And I'm sorry I'm running a few minutes late because I had an appointment to attend to. And Miss Patty, I'm glad that you're here. The ones that was doing the wellness challenges with us, we'll start by June the 3rd because I'm going on vacation. Next week I'll be helping my daughter moving. And I got a lot of personal things to do next week. So we're gonna start back the challenges June 3rd. But Miss Key also has the hot knee challenge going on. Y'all want to jump on that, but the other challenge, like the health challenges we've been doing, we'll start back up June the 3rd because I got a lot of personal things to do. Then I'm going on vacation. But today is Wellness Wednesday, and I want to talk about mental health. First, I will give y'all the history behind mental health. I've been sharing about mental health since I had my channel. And I would like to tell y'all, I'm not a teacher. I'm not a nurse. I'm not licensed to say I can diagnose anyone because I don't do that. I want to talk about things that relate to what I go through. And I know others are having some type of things that I have, like anxiety, depression, if you're going through anything like that. But other than that, I bring content based on educational, entertainment purposes only. I'm here to uplift and not tear down. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Yes, Miss Patty, you know how it be when you have things to do, and but we're gonna stay with those challenges because those challenges are to help us. Uh, in the meanwhile, if you want to get on the fitness challenge with Miss Key, she's hosting the high knee. I think she's gonna do something else. I'm not sure, but for us, the other challenges will start by June the 3rd, and we'll start off with a scripture of the day. June the 3rd, we'll start off for 5 days scriptures of the day. So I'm gonna get into my commentary. Y'all know y'all can type troopers for your link to drop. So May is observed for mental health awareness. I'm gonna give y'all the history behind it. Bear with me. I will give y'all the history behind it. Y'all still can hear me? Or when they observe May for mental health awareness. Can y'all still hear me? If you can hear me, put a thumb in the chat. On Wednesday, I talk about wellness. Mostly I talk about wellness a lot, but mostly on Wednesdays where I call how many of y'all believe that mental health is important to talk about? I think mental health is something we should all educate ourselves about. Everyone have mental health. It ain't just like people that deal with things are called mental illness, but all of us deal with some type of mental health. Our mental health is just like our health. So today I just want to bring some information about mental health. Like I said, it's for educational, entertainment purposes only. Y'all can type troopers and your link will drop. And if anybody want to support my channel, you know I doesn't have super chat anything no more right now, but I'm aiming to try to get it back. But It is a process. Hold on, my son calling. Hold on 1 minute. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all. I have these shirts available. I does do awareness shirts also. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm on a phone call. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, get me. I heard you get me down on a couple of wings, I guess. It ain't nothing here to drink. All right. Huh? Just the sides. Well, take it the rice. You ain't gotta do all that, because that's gonna be more money. Just get some wings and rice or whatever. That'll be fine. Yeah. All right. Okay, I'm back. Hello again. Like seem like when every time you get ready to go live, everybody want to call. So right now I'm about to share the history of when they observe May as Mental Health Awareness Month. Hope everybody's day is going well. How's y'all Wednesday going? How's your Wednesday going? It's going good. I know it's been raining the last couple of days, but it's like it's clearing up right now. And this is for educational entertainment purposes only. Hey Ruthie, how you doing? Good to see you. Like I said, right now I'm not monetized until I get my hours back up. If you want to support my channel in any kind of way, you can do the cash out, but it's all up to you. Right now, I'm just trying to rebuild. I'm just rebuilding right now. So it's good to see you, Ruthie. Right now, I'm talking about Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental Health Awareness Month, also Mental Health Month, has been observed in May in the United States since 1949. The month is observed with the media, local events, and film streaming. They observed this day in 1949. This is when they started May for mental health awareness. And today I'll be sharing, yes, Ruthie, they took my monetization and my membership 2 weeks ago. It was devastating, but I didn't got beyond that. Moving forward. They said it was something about reused content. So once you get demonetized, they take your hours and your members. So right now I'm just putting out content, trying to get those 4,000 hours again. They took like 2,000 hours. So I could apply again in July, but you know, whenever it's my time again, it'll happen. I done got over it. I'm moving forward. Just gonna put out the content like I've been doing, and I'll just take off whatever. They don't want no TikTok on your channels. They don't want no Instagram. They don't want no other outlets on your YouTube channel. They really don't want you using any YouTube content. They want you to have your own original work. So, and like I said, I don't know if you've seen my lives before, but you can check out my live I had before when I first found out. But you know, only thing I tell YouTube creators, Just be careful what you put on out here because they does have the rules. I have got beyond it. Right now I'm just moving forward with my content. So yeah, he is. What's for me will be for me, and when it's my time again, it'll happen. Um, but getting back to my commentary, did y'all know May was Mental Health Awareness Month? Did y'all know that it was observed in 1949? This is when they started mental health awareness. Mental health awareness began in the United States in 1949 and was started by Mental Health America, then known as National Social Mental Health. Each year in mid-March, Mental Health America released material to guide preparation for outreach activities during Mental Health Awareness Month. During the month of May, it affiliates in other organizations interested in mental health conduct a number of activities which has based on different themes each year. You know, I use my platform to bring awareness every month. This is May awareness. I start off in January. I have been posting different awareness for each month. You know, when June come up, I share more awareness. Each month I share different types of awareness. So this month is mental health. And like I said, mental health, if you're dealing with any type of mental health, this is nothing to be ashamed of because we all have mental health. Some people handle theirs the best way they could, and some handle them the way they should handle it better, but they're still not able to cope with different things. So, like I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, teacher, or anything. I just like talking about when it comes out of mind, body, and soul. I just like to talk about it on my channel because I does have a anxiety disorder. I done had panic attack, but I can't say God is good. I haven't had a panic attack since last year because I have started focusing more on my health. I said when 2024 come in, I was going to focus more on me, trying to beat that stigma of having panic attacks and having anxiety. Only time I have a real bad panic attack is when I'm overwhelmed or if I'm in fear. And that's what those are. And I have to pray and ask God to make me stronger. So I have to thank God that I haven't had now since last year. I take medication. I'm not ashamed to say I'm on medication. It does keep me calm. That's why I don't argue with people. I try to, like yesterday, I was having a kind of bad day, but I shook it off. But today I feel much better. My doctor just told me to just remain calm, take your medicine, take your blood pressure medicine, things like that. If you know, last part of last year, I did went into my anxiety started picking back up because I was stressing out about my dad, about the things that he was going through. But I had to tell myself, what good am I going to do to my dad if I'm not well? So from that point on to I know my dad, he's doing better now. Thank God for that. From that point on, I had said that I was going to continue to focus on what I need to do to make me feel better. I was diagnosed with anxiety and panics years ago. Hey, Gigi girl. I was diagnosed with panic attacks and anxiety disorder years ago. And I have had a lot of episodes where I had to go to the hospital. They had to calm me down. They had to make sure that I didn't lose conscious because that's just how bad I was having them years ago. But up until a year ago, I hadn't had none. So I thank God that I do more meditation. I start focusing more. I start praying more. I start dealing with things. I remind myself how important my life is and the things I need to do to make things better for me. Okay. Yes, I have my family. My family does help me through this. Um, I remember the last one I had, it was like it had been stormy. It was stormy one day, right? And me and my daughter was caught up in the storm. A big tree had fell in front of the car. And my daughter, she a nurse, she already know. I just about know when I'm gonna have a panic attack come out. It's bothering my breathing. So that's why I try not to get overwhelmed and over excited about things because it affect my breathing. So the last time I had a panic attack, it was a bad storm last year. And the tree fell in front of us and a tree fell behind us. Of course, I got overwhelmed. I start feeling my anxiety starting to come up. So I start practicing breathing. Sometimes I know when I'm going to have a panic attack because I start breathing funny. And my daughter know too because she have been with me when I have had my panic attacks. And I had an episode then and I haven't had one, I said probably in about 4 or 5 months. So right now I try to do meditation. I try to read more. I try to pray to God more. I do things to try to help keep me lifted. I don't like to be upset. I don't like to upset others. I just like to stay calm, do what I got to do, and go on about my business because I know my health situation. But if anybody dealing with any type of anxiety or depression, PSTD, anything like that, it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Just know you're not alone. You're not alone out here. And so today I'm just bringing some awareness and I keep myself educated because this is what happens to me. And I know there are some more people out there in the world that are also dealing with mental illness and disorders. So I had just wanted to read to y'all the history behind. Welcome in, everybody. Y'all type the word troopers and y'all link will drop. Today I want to talk about the different types of mental disorders. We all deal with mental health. Don't think because a person don't speak on what they deal with, don't mean they're not dealing with anything. A lot of people don't talk about what they go through, but it's their choice not to. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I had an appointment earlier, so I was running a little bit late. But like I said, I am the host, of course, if y'all don't know who I am. And today I was just sharing some information about mental health. And disclaimer is I'm not a nurse, doctor, or anybody. I can't diagnose anyone. Only thing I do is just share information concerning. And I think mental health is a good topic to talk about. And y'all make sure y'all check out Lynn Life Lessons. She talks about mental health every Monday. We got Ruth in the house. We got Miss Key in the house. Miss Lady T, Miss Patty, Camille. I think Tara was in here earlier. Yes, that's what it take a lot of. I have to keep breathing. I practice breathing all the time. All the time. I try to stay relaxed. That's right. God is in control. Okay, Miss Lady T, I'm gonna get this out the way first. Then I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link in a few minutes. First, I want to go over if anybody want any kind of awareness shirt. I does make awareness shirt in my online store. I have IBS awareness, Alzheimer, autism, and I also have mental health. I try to make a shirt for area awareness that I talk about. These shirts here run like $18. It'll be a little bit, maybe 21 with shipping and handling. My store is with Spread Shop. So if you want to check that out, it is connected to my store. I'm going to drop it in a few minutes. Let me get this little commentary out the way. Once I finish, get my commentary out the way, people can come up and talk and we can answer some questions. But that's what I normally do. I like to get it out the way and then I'll interact with the chat. Okay. Good to see you, geeky girl. Good to see you. So this is what I'll be talking about today. Let me put it up here. Let me take this down. Like I said, don't feel shame about anything you're going through. What is mental health? A mental health condition that has a negative effect on the way an individual thinks, feel, and behave. That is mental health. It's concerning your behavior. You know, you might have a bad night's sleep, or you might be restless some night. You might feel isolated. Sometimes you might just overact about things going on in the world. Like, you know, a lot of things has been going on in the world. Like some people, it can be about your job. It can be financial. It can be about your weight. It can be anything that causes you to have low self-esteem about what's going on with your life. But like I said, never feel alone about anything you go through, because this is reality. This is what people deal with every day. Some people don't know how to handle these things. That's why it's good to educate yourself on different things about mental health. Then you'll know what to expect. When to seek mental health help. Pay attention to the following symptoms: apathy, prolonged sadness, anxiety, tendencies to self-isolate, inability to cope with everyday problems, extreme mood swings, and suicidal thoughts, and substance abuse. If anybody is in, I'm not saying if anybody in my chat is going through any of these things, there are places that can help you. There are 1-800 numbers. I don't have the number with me, but there are 1-800 numbers that you can reach out. And you know, a lot of people don't like to talk to people about things that they're going through. Sometimes they'll rather tell a stranger what they're experiencing, because a lot of people feel like they be judged about anything. I have told y'all a lot of things about me on my channel, and there's a lot of things I have not. You know, it's some things that you can only talk to certain people, and I'm not ashamed. Yes, I have been to counseling, because when I was diagnosed with cancer, I went into a deep depression, and that led up to anxiety. And right now, today, I'm still battling anxiety, but I haven't had a panic attack since last year, because I found ways to keep myself calm. I started my channel for my opening. My channel is just like my therapy. I can come on here and talk to y'all, and we can relate about things that going on in the world. That's the purpose of my channel. It's just like it's a hobby for me, and my channel is an open channel, and I'm not ashamed to talk about anything that I have been through. I just know I love myself, and I will continue to love myself. And what other things that I battle with, I know God is with me, and He will continue to strengthen me. But I try to keep myself educated, and I try to share it with my chat. And I want to thank y'all to the ones that does come in. If you find that anything that I talk about is helpful, I does appreciate you for supporting. Just know if you're going through anything like this, don't feel alone, because there are numbers of people out there battling. They're out there battling, y'all. They're not alone. You're not alone. And this all for educational, entertainment purposes only. Mental disorder can range from mild to severe. It could include symptoms such as anxiety, changes in appetite, changes in behavior, changes in mood, changes in the sex drive. You could have delusion, hallucinations, or other difficult preceding reality. Depression or feeling sadness, difficulty sleeping, drug or alcohol use, fatigue, or low energy. With early and consistent treatment, people with serious mental illness can manage their condition, overcome challenges, and lead meaningful, productive lives. Most people can manage their mental illness with medication. And that's what I was bringing to y'all today. Like I said, this is for educational, entertainment purposes only. Anybody have any questions, or anybody that is experiencing any kind of sadness, or are you going through any of these types of things, make sure you talk to someone. If you feel like you're feeling isolated, because we know times are hard, y'all. Times are hard, and people are losing their jobs. Some people don't have nowhere to stay. Some people are just lonely, Some people are just lonely. They feel like no one's out here to love them. And those kind of things does cause people to have problems. My family assure me that whenever they know I'm having a panic attack, they know me so well. Sometimes they don't like to tell me things, like if they know something is going on, like if they know somebody that got shot or something that happening in my family, they don't like to tell me because they feel like I can't handle those things. But I have got stronger over the years. I'm better. I can remember the first time I really had a panic attack. I think I have shared this before. It was the first time I actually had one. It was like that's about 4 or 5 years ago. Me and my daughter was at a mall. It was during Easter weekend. And we went to the mall. You know how you try to get that last minute Easter shopping in? So we went to the Columbus Mall, me, her, and the kids. They was little. Yeah, they don't like to share a lot of things because they know I panic. But I done came a long way, geeky girl. I'm not ashamed to talk about what I've been through because I know God is my savior, and I know He won't put no more on me than I can bear. Um, that time when we went to the mall, it was just like a normal day where you at the mall shopping, and you know, all of a sudden we hear people say somebody got a gun. Woo! What they said that for? I can my little girl, my older granddaughter. I say she was about 6 or 7, maybe, and my grandboy maybe been about 3 or 4, something like that. Hey, Jules, good to see you. And we was just walking in the mall. We hadn't got ready to sit down and eat. I'm talking about mental health awareness, y'all. And I'm just sharing some things about what I experienced, and I hope it would help someone. I just want people to know, if you're dealing with anxiety, if you're dealing with depression, PST, anything like that, schizophrenia, anything, just know that you're not alone. There are people out there fighting along with you. And it's happening every day. And it's good to educate yourself. It's good to get the help you need. And I think one reason a lot of those gun violence happen in school because they are not getting the people the help they need. But I'm gonna finish telling y'all about when we was at the mall, and me and my grandkids had to sit down. We had to get our food. We was at the food court. My daughter was in the store Route 21. I think it was Route 21 she was in. And so me and my grandkids was sitting there getting ready to eat and everything. And they were saying, somebody got a gun. Somebody got a gun. And Lord, I know me and my grandkids were there, right? And I was like, where my daughter at? Me and my daughter like this. She's my best friend. And I'm like, I was saying, where y'all mom at? I said, she's still in that store. She was still in the store while we was sitting there. And the person that had the gun came in the mall, y'all. So everybody, then when I had my good legs and good hip, then I could run then. So we started taking out running. I was like, no, I can't leave my daughter. I can't leave my daughter. I was crying. The kids were crying. Everybody in the mall just took off running, y'all. Because the person had started shooting out in the air. They ended up killing 2 people that day. But I was so out of it, y'all. I went into my first panic attack then. because I didn't know what my daughter was. For one, I had to try to hold one grandchild and try to keep the other in front of me, and I was ready. I was slimmer then too, y'all. But I was like, I had my leg, good hip. We was just running. We was just running. And I still couldn't find my daughter. I still didn't know what my daughter was. And I wasn't the only one having a panic attack that day. It was another lady having one. It was people running around in wheelchairs, strollers, people pushing babies in stroke. We was running for our lives, y'all. Thank you for that. Thank you for telling everybody. Don't forget to hit that thumb button and share them out if you're able to. We was running for our lives. And I still couldn't find my daughter. I was just, Lord, where my baby? Where's my daughter? I'm here with these two kids. And they was telling us where to run to. We had to slide into one of those stores, right? We had to slide in the store and they shot us down. And then my daughter finally, hey, 6'5", hey, my daughter finally caught up with us. Lord have mercy, Jesus. But I hadn't already start going into a panic attack. And my daughter's an RN, right? And she was telling people, my mom, she got a history of it, but it actually happened that day because I didn't know if I was going to see her or not. I know they said the guy was right there where my daughter was. She was in Route 21 looking at some, but she wasn't able to catch us, right? But somehow she came up there. And when she came with us, she said, Mama, you was on the floor. I was on the floor. See, I don't even remember. I can remember going into a panic attack, but I don't remember how all the events happened. I just know I started breathing fast. My heart started racing. And, good thing they called the ambulance. I had a panic attack for the first time because I was in fear of my life. And that's what anxiety and panic is, when you're in fear and overwhelmed and things like that. Okay, I'll be your G mom. That's what they call me. Mickey and Buddha call me G mama. That's cool. Yeah. So that was my first time really experiencing having panic attack. And they diagnosed me with anxiety. And they told me I'm gonna have to take medicine probably the rest of my life. But at first I didn't want to take the medicine because it had me feeling like, it's just like sometimes it keep me calm. But I have had panic attack taking the medicine also. Then my daughter told my mom, they probably need to give you something stronger. But panic attack comes from fear. Anxiety comes from fear. And it comes from being overwhelmed. That's why half of the time y'all might see me smiling. Y'all might be saying, that good. Don't she be smiling up there? Sometimes you have to smile or laugh to keep from crying. That's why I try to stay calm as much as I can. I don't try to let nothing upset me in a way that it'll affect me mentally. You see what I'm saying? When they took my YouTube channel, my monetization, yes, it affected me. I was sad, but I also said, well, this is what they wanted to do. I can bounce back. So, things like that. But I basically have panic attack when things like shooting, or like I said, I had one when it was storming that day. And like I said, I'm not ashamed to talk about what I've been through. I thank God I done came a long way. I have came a long way, y'all. I really have came a long way with my anxiety and my panic attack. So if you're dealing with anything like that, don't be ashamed. I'm here to tell you, it's a struggle. It is a struggle, but I can still live my life. You see what I'm saying? I can still live my life as normally as I can. A lot of people can't talk about this because it seems like it's something embarrassing to talk about, but it's not. It's not. This is reality. And people would deal with depression, people would deal with anxiety, bipolar. It's a lot of things they can't really face on their own. They need people to keep them encouraged. And my channel has helped me out a whole lot. I could come to my channel and just could talk to people like y'all, just knowing that somebody enjoyed listening to me. It make me feel good that I'm helping, being able to help someone. Oh, you do, sweetie? I be feeling like I'm going to have one sometime. I'm not in control. I have the urge to stream, I must admit. It happens, Six Bowls. It does happen. It does happen. I know when I'm about to have one because my breathing. And I had one real bad one time. I think I had told y'all about it. Yeah. This was during the time when my granddaughter wanted to kill herself. And I just shared a lot. Y'all probably forgot. But during the time my granddaughter wanted to kill herself because she was being bullied. And one day my granddaughter came in the house and she went and grabbed a knife. And it took, and the way I am now, I can't hardly run and take off like I used to because of my joints, right? But it took all my might. And I had to practically knock my granddaughter down to get that knife out of her hand because children next door were picking at her because the bullying was so bad. And so I did all I could. I got the knife away from her, but I had got so upset because I found out that's when we found out she wanted to kill herself. And I went into a panic attack. I mean, I had a real anxiety attack that day. I can remember going into one and I woke up, my heart was hurting because my daughter had been beating me in my chest because she said, Mama, my daughter said I had like 2 back to back. And my daughter said she was beating me in my chest, trying to make sure I didn't go out. Because if you have those panic attacks real bad, they can have you unconscious. And my daughter was like, that's why I thank God for my daughter, because she is a nurse and she helped me a lot. My daughter helped me a lot. And because she always be telling me, Mama, don't let those people on YouTube upset you. And I told her, I said, no, they won't. At one time, I was in a group with some people, and I'm still in the group, Dream Team group, but there were some people was picking at the whole group, and they start picking at me because I followed them. And they had got me so out of it where I didn't want to do my channel no more because I felt like they was going to be doxing me because they was doing a lot of doxing and putting people pictures on their pages and stuff like that. Because the girl did put my picture on her YouTube channel because she didn't like who I follow. And I don't have an issue with no one on YouTube. I don't follow everybody because I don't want that spirit in my chat. But yes, I almost throw it in the towel then because the girl put my picture on her YouTube channel trying to bully me because she didn't like the people I was following. That was before my channel got the people I got now. And so a lot of the people on the Dream Team was telling me, don't let them people take you out your square. Don't let them take you off YouTube. My daughter went into the girl chat and told the girl, leave my mom alone. She don't bother nobody. She just be on her channel. Let her do what she do. If you don't like the people I follow, deal with them. That's why I start saying, and I still say today, stop judging people based on people you don't like. If you don't like a person, don't take it out on another person. You see what I'm saying? If you got a problem with Six Bowls, I feel like that's your personal problem. Don't bring it to Georgia Girl. That's one thing I don't allow on my channel. I do not allow disrespect. I don't want nobody disrespecting me or nobody that I'm connected to. And so my daughter went in her live and told her, leave my mama alone. And my daughter now watches me now. Y'all might not think, my brother, my husband, y'all might not see them, but if they think somebody doing something to me, they will pop up in this chat. But I tell them, the people that I follow, like Ruthie, Bud Files, Geeky Girl, Six Bowls, Miss Patty, Camelo, Miss Key, I said, and the rest of y'all in the chat, I said, I don't, I said, they're a good group of people. I said, they know me. We talk to each other, whether they talk to me on my channel or they talk to me on their channel. But I said, I don't have to deal with, you know, demonic people. So, cause my daughter said, Mama, you don't need to be on. If people gonna upset you, if they're gonna accept, you got your channel to help you for your opening to have something to do, because I don't work. So I started my channel to keep myself lifted up. That's why I always say my motto: if I cannot lift you up, I will not tear you down. And I stand by that. I stand by that every single day. A lot of people don't come to my channel because they don't like what I talk about, or they don't like me, but they don't know me. You cannot judge me based on people you have a personal problem with. Get to know a person. You just might like them. But I never, and I never will be a people pleaser. I thank God for the ones that does take the time out their day to watch me and follow me. You see what I'm saying? And I try to do the same to them. Yes, bullying. It's a lot of bullying on YouTube. It calls cyberbullying. And mentally, that can mess a person up. I was glad that my daughter, my granddaughter, she the one got the baby right now. She's a young mom. I was glad that I'm a praying mother. I'm a praying grandmother. I'm a praying woman. I prayed for her. We had got help for her. We assured her to let her know that she is loved. We let her know every day that she is loved. And still today, we still tell her she's loved, she's beautiful, and she have a lot to live for, because now she have a baby. And I have to tell myself that. I tell myself that every day. I am worthy. And that what we should tell. Everybody in my chat should tell each other, y'all self, y'all are worthy. You are worthy. You have a lot to live for. You have a lot to live for. I'm trying to reach y'all comment. Yeah, it's bad. It is bad. But yes, that girl put my picture on her YouTube. It had got me a little upset. My kids, they know me. They know me. My family know me if something wrong. Because they know when I told them I lost my monetization and my members, they saw how sad I was. They were like, Mama, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But I shook it off. And I said, well, because I had told Mickey, I said, it feel like I put all this hard work in on this channel. And looks what happened. I said, what am I doing wrong? What do YouTube want me to post? Do they want me to talk about people personal life? Do they want me to talk about people, what they're doing in their life? Because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use my platform to be a bully to someone. I'm not going to use my platform to try to look up other people's addresses and talk about their children, talk about who they have sex with. My platform is not for that. It might be boring to some of y'all, but to the people who like it, hey, come aboard. Only thing I'm going to do is continue to be who I am. Talk about things that I know will hit home to someone. I try to put a message out here on my channel. So after I read why they took my monetization, why they took my members, they said I was using other platforms' content. So what I did, I went through all my videos, deleted the ones that I thought I had anything that I think YouTube wouldn't want me to share. I got a lot of videos. I went through some of them, most of them in private, but I can only be who I am. I'm not going to change for no one. I'm not going to change to get those hours. I'm just going to continue to keep doing me. Yes, drama is what popular. It is. Drama is what popular, y'all. If I was on here talking about girl, did you see what Geeky Girl had on when she went live? Girl, did y'all see Six Bowl up there eating? Look at that. She know better to be eating like that. What people do on their channel is their business. What people do in their household is their business. Yeah. I saw you were commenting on my video. Yes. Girl, I got so many videos. And that's what they did. They went back 3 years. You know, when I first started my channel, I didn't know a lot of stuff about YouTube. Like I said, I was just uploading to have something to do. And yes, I was using some stuff from TikTok. I was using some stuff from Instagram, and I would share like some of the health and wellness videos from YouTube. But they said it's a way to do it where I could have been able to use it as commentary and still keep it, but I didn't know how to do it. So, but that's here and there. That's in the past. I'm moving forward. Can we hashtag moving forward? Moving forward. I'm moving forward. I can't worry about 2 weeks ago. I'm focusing on today. And see, that's what it is. If I start to worry, if I start to get myself all overwhelmed by stuff, my mood change. So I try to stay calm. I try to be who I am. I try to just stay focused. And thank you, Sixbo. I see you've been watching my videos. Thank you. Been watching my playlist. Thank you. I does appreciate it. Yes. Drama sells, y'all. It sells out here. If it had to be involved in drama that day, I will walk away from social media and not look like, amen, Miss Patty. But you know, we can only be who we are, ladies. I like each and every one of y'all. Everybody got y'all own style, y'all own. Everybody got something to offer on these YouTube street, from cooking to inspiration. We do it all over here, y'all. We do it all. Hey, VM, good to see you. Y'all make sure y'all keep VOM in prayer. I had emailed you last night, I believe. I know she had death in her family. So y'all make sure y'all keep her in prayer. I was just talking about mental health, and I was just explaining to y'all about the things that I'm still struggling with. When they told me I had a anxiety disorder, I didn't know how would I be able to proceed with that, because I know how I feel to be like when you're not breathing right. That's why I y'all don't notice I don't argue with people. But don't get me wrong. If somebody come in here being disrespectful, I get you now. What you say about? Judge girl don't play. But when that time for me to speak, I'll speak. But other than that, okay, you got me on your TV. Thank you. How you doing? Prayers are with you and your family. I read your community wall that you said that you had death in your family. So y'all just continue to keep building me. I think she coming up. I think you got a schedule live at 5:45, I believe. If anybody want to come up and share that, how do y'all feel about educating yourself on mental health? How do y'all feel about mental health? Do you think mental health is worth talking about? I can drop the link. I don't know what Miss Lady T at, but she wanted to come. So since I done narrowed my commentary down some, if anybody want to ask any questions about mental health, like I said, I'm not a doctor or anything. I just only do my own research, because I talk about things that I realize that I have to battle with. But I know God has brought me a mighty long way. I thank God that I haven't had one. I haven't had a panic attack since last year, because they put me on some more medicine. A lot of people said they don't take medicine. I take my medicine, But if I feel like it's harmful for me, yes, I won't take it. But I try to make sure I take my medicine, my blood pressure, my thyroid, my pain medicine, and whatever I'm subscribed, I take it until I can figure out a way to be able to be okay without it. You know, I'm not gonna tell nobody not to take their medicine. That one thing I won't do. I'm trying to get the link. Yeah, it's important, and a lot of people are ashamed to talk about what they go through, but that's why I started my channel, for my own opening, for to keep myself lifted. And I ran across a lot of good people that also going through things. So I said, why not lift each other up? Because we have to tell each other we're not alone out here. We're not alone out here. A lot of people can't deal with depression. A lot of people can't deal with anxiety, schizophrenic, being diagnosed with bipolar, or going through trying to, a lot of people being addicted on drugs. I had a young lady, I know y'all know Universe. She came up and shared how she have dealt with being a survivor of drugs. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you, Miss Key. You doing okay?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Did you get the email I sent you?
No. Who, me?
Yeah, I had sent you an email. I had told you I was praying for you. I think I
Oh, I'm
sent it
sorry.
last
No, I
night, I
didn't
believe.
receive it. No.
Oh, that's okay. I'll just let you know I was thinking about you. How you doing?
Oh,
You
okay. So I'll get it.
you doing okay?
Hmm.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I just have to get my mental together.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about your family.
Yeah. Just had to
Yeah,
register some things.
yeah,
Try to get my mind together. So
yeah.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So I see you still been doing your high knee. Go ahead, girl.
Yeah.
My
I'm
leg
not gonna
is so
stop that.
woo,
Yeah.
ah,
That's very challenging.
it is. Girl, my leg will hurt me so bad this
Yeah.
morning, but I'm gonna finish with 20. I told Big Key I got so much other stuff going on. You know, my daughter in the process of moving, and then we get ready to go on vacation. But y'all been doing it up, girls. Y'all been doing it up. But yes, I'm still talking about mental health over here, and I was just sharing about I does have an anxiety disorder, and I was talking about how how hard it had been for me to be able to live with it. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God I haven't had one since last year.
Hmm.
That's not a good feeling to go through that. I don't know
Hmm.
if you familiar with what panic attacks are or
Hmm.
anxiety is. It comes from being overwhelmed and
Hmm.
fear and not able to deal with things. And
Hmm.
I don't know how I end up like that, but some kind of way I end up like that. And it's been a struggle, but I
Hmm.
can't say God has been good to me. I done came a long way with it. But it don't take much from me. Like when my son, I think it happened when my son found out about the baby wasn't his. Then the police were after my son. I went into one den. That been like about 2 or 3 years ago. And I asked God to make me stronger. He have made me stronger. So I have
Hmm.
to knock on wood. Things are under
Hmm.
control right now, but I know it don't take much. That's why I
Yeah.
don't. I try to stay calm much as I can. I don't.
Right.
I don't really like to get involved in a lot of
Mhm.
drama and
Right.
different things. Like
Right.
I try to,
Hmm.
like you said, I try to stay at peace if I can.
Hmm.
I know it's hard out here.
Oh
It's
yeah.
hard.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
what is
Yeah.
your take on mental health? I know. I think
It
I asked
is.
you that
It
before.
is so important. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. And the thing about it is important to speak on. Is nothing like because I tell you when you came on, I literally was in here trying to catch up on some content. My
Mm,
friend was catching on some, watching it with me and stuff.
Yeah.
And I came across your live, and I'm like, I was on the whole while,
Mm-hmm.
on the TV,
Mm-hmm.
and everything that you spoke on, it was 100% true. It's important, and for one, don't be ashamed to speak on it. It's okay. You get what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah.
number one key, and that's the number one key, and it's not really like telling your business or nothing, because
No,
we
no, no,
all
no,
go through some
no.
type of mental, okay?
We
You
do.
know,
We do.
and it's a part of healing. You get what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
You can't heal if you can't accept. And then it's different. It's different mental
Yeah.
situations.
It's
But
different
actually,
ones.
we all go through a mental thing.
Yes. Like right now,
Yeah.
you're going through grieving,
Right. Grief.
and
That's mental. There you go.
yes,
There you
and
go.
you just said a while ago you were trying to get mental
My
right.
mental key. I want to be right.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that is true.
It's
When you
real.
grieve, um,
Hmm.
that's a lot, especially
Yeah.
someone that you love, you
Hmm.
close to. It is someone that
Yeah.
you know it going
Hmm.
to affect you. But a lot of people might say, well, they can handle things better than others. Yes, people can handle things better
Yeah.
than others.
They don't really. It's a lot where like I said, most hide it better than others. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people can cope with it better. And then others, and some, can hide it. Like I spoke on my smile, from me smiling. I shared that. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
times I could smile, and it's a lot
Yes.
behind a smile. You get what I'm saying?
Amen.
I could be
Me too.
going through, a
Like
lot of
yesterday, I
times
don't know
I'm
you
not
saw my live
okay.
yesterday. I
Yeah.
was going through something
Yeah.
yesterday, but I still want to, how you go through something, but you still want to
Hmm.
put your commentary out anyway.
Hmm. Hmm.
And halfway coming to the end, I was like, I can't
Hmm.
stay on. I got to go take care of, you got to go
Hmm.
take care of something, and something needs to be done.
Right.
Sometimes you
Hmm.
just can't put things off. You got to just go on
Right.
and do it. And,
Exactly. Hmm. Hmm. But
but that's
yeah,
just
this is
reality, though.
definitely necessary. Yeah. And it's good to speak on it. Also, and let others know that, like you said earlier, it's not nothing to be ashamed of, and letting others know. I stand 100% about that. I
Yeah,
stand for that, because letting them know that they're not alone. You're not
that's
alone.
right.
You know.
That's right.
Where some people think that, well, somebody may think I'm crazy. No, you just going through something, and it's all right.
That's
You get what
right.
I'm saying?
You are.
And you're
I
not
don't
alone.
think that
Yeah.
people should
Hmm.
label people that dealing with
Yeah.
things
Hmm.
as being crazy,
Right.
because
Yeah.
it's just something you go through. Like you said, yes, a smile goes a long way.
Yes. Hmm.
I would never judge or call no one
Yes.
that because they dealing with things. Because, like
Hmm.
I said, everybody is not alike.
Right.
Twins are not alike. Everybody
Hmm.
handling things differently.
Right.
But
Hmm.
it's good to be able to talk to someone. Like when I talk to you, Bill, you lift me up.
Hmm.
Just the
Hmm.
words that you said
Hmm.
today.
Yeah.
And I try to do the same. I try to say some stuff that'll lift others up, because there
Hmm.
are people out there
Hmm.
can't talk to no one.
Hmm.
So I'm just gonna say, for instance, if one of your children or someone close to you was dealing through seriously mental health, would you help them? Would you tell them, look, if you need to talk, if you need to talk to me, I'm here for you? Would you help
Hmm.
someone that you know is dealing with severe mental health
Yes, I've done
issues?
it.
Yeah,
I've done it. Still do it.
yeah,
I have done it. I still do it. I have took care of people that have
yeah,
mental, situations that where a lot of time people don't understand it. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
For example, yesterday I was, a family member, one of my family members, she called to check on me, and we
Mm-hmm.
was on the phone for a good while. Then we end up together. And yesterday I had to help her keep her mental together, because
Yeah.
a girl that say that supposed to be her friend, but which is not her friend,
Mm-hmm.
she went on live because she was ignoring her, and she wasn't really ignoring her. She just trying to keep things. Let me get my mind
Yeah.
together before we talk. Because a lot of time when you talk, you're not going to hear each other because you're going to be arguing. Let things
That's
calm
true.
down, and then talk about the situation. But the
Yeah.
girl, she went to Facebook, and when I
Ooh.
say she went below the belt, was saying all types of stuff. Ooh,
Wow.
and I'm right there with my cousin, seeing
Uh,
this, hearing the stuff that the girl's saying, and I knew. I said, man, I knew it was taking every bit of her not
oh
to
my
go
God.
on live, to interact. Because I
Yeah.
said, listen, I know it's taking a lot out of you, but guess what? Don't interact. Don't say one word. Let her
Wow.
do what she need to do and leave it alone. That's it. It's gonna be
It's
it's
good that
hard,
you was
but
there.
let her do her thing. And come find out she went 2 times, right?
Uh,
Waiting on a reaction from my family. But my family didn't
well,
interact, and I'm glad. See, God, it's funny how God worked things out,
mm,
you know, and
wow.
she didn't interact. The girl took it down. She even said she was coming to her house, but none of that happened. You get what I'm saying?
And I
If
wonder
you
why do they
interact
do
on
that?
some stuff, yeah,
Why
yeah.
do they bring stuff to social media?
She was trying to do that to get her attention because she didn't answer her
Yeah.
phone call. For one,
Uh,
she didn't need to answer the phone call because it was negative. You get what I'm saying? So and
oh
then
my
she was already on a phone call for one. And then when she tried to get up her again, she was on the
God.
phone call. She was on the phone call with me. You get what I'm saying? So it wasn't meant for her to be
That's
talking to
right.
her
It just
anyway.
wasn't meant because she
And
probably
then later on, when she was in her DM, she still was with me. And that's how it
uh,
ended up happening.
and you know what? And that's how
Her
it was
days
supposed to
went the
be
way how it
that
was
way.
supposed to be. God was guiding her the whole while. You
That's
get what I'm
right.
saying?
And
I
that's
said,
how
don't
it's supposed to
entertain
be.
it. Let her go.
You was
Let her
there.
be ignorant by herself. You get what I'm saying? Let
Yeah.
her be. Don't entertain it. So
And
you
who
know
need that at a time like
it,
this? Especially when you
that's
going
exactly
through.
what my cousin said. Nobody don't have time for that. When we got death going on in our family, and then here
Yeah.
you got somebody being ignorant talking about a man. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
Oh,
I mean, that's how people are. They bring
so
stuff to social media.
yeah.
A lot of
Mm-hmm.
things don't need to be on social media because mentally a lot of people can't handle it. Now, what if your cousin, you said your cousin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or what if she had a went back on her, just like gave her the attention she wanted? But that's what she really wanted was
Right, yeah,
attention.
I want some attention.
But it was good that God had you there with her. Cause
Yeah, because I
what if
told
you
you
hadn't been
now.
there with her? What do you think would have happened?
Listen, she would have went on in. She would have went on in. She would have went in. She would have went in on her.
I know you got your movie review in a few minutes, ain't you?
Yeah, I decided to go and do the movie review. So I
Yeah,
got
she
that
got a
going on
movie review
today.
at
Yeah,
5:45. I didn't know you was
yeah,
coming on until I saw your
yeah.
thumbnail. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but
So
I'm
I
glad.
haven't did no lives because and then I just kept it, it's been a lot of people out, dealing with my family. I'll probably do a pop-up live tomorrow while I'm out there and stuff. But I'll just,
Mm,
to me, everything ain't content. You get what I'm saying? That's
yes,
just my family private time, and that's
that's
that,
right.
So
That's
maybe
right.
tomorrow I may show some stuff with the family and stuff like that,
I
pop up or
understand. We
something.
got
Yeah.
to have
Mhm.
that time though, VOA.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We got
Yeah.
to separate the social media
There you go.
from
That's
the
what I
real
did.
life.
Yes,
And that's
right.
why I was
Mm-hmm.
telling about the
Mm-hmm.
rest of the challenge. My
Yes.
daughter in between moving, so I'm trying to
I
do
understand.
this,
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah.
then I
So you
want to
said June
continue.
3rd, right? I see you were saying something about
June
June
3rd,
3rd.
we're gonna do the
Mm-hmm.
regular, you know how we always did other challenges.
Make
We're gonna
balance,
start
right?
like doing the wellness challenge. And Miss Keith still gonna do her high knee. She got her to she doing it 30 days. So it'll stop. What's she at? June the 30th.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna stop June the 30th. Not June the 30th, but May 30th
May 30th.
on the high knee. Y'all got I'm stopping in 20 days. Cause my knee is swole. I've been still trying to push myself through it. But I gotta go
But
back
you've
to the
been doing
doctor this
great.
month.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of you guys. But you've been doing great. So you got to do,
Yeah,
like you
but
said,
yeah,
your own
she been doing
moderation.
good
I
too. So
am too.
she
But I'm
gonna
a
do the yeah,
pretty much
I've been
still.
doing good. So the
I'll
one
be,
she said is able to go 30 days, go 30
yeah.
days, but we're gonna start the you know how we do the breakfast of the day, all that gonna start by
Yeah.
June the 3rd. We're gonna start
Okay.
out with scripture of the day. I'm gonna be hosting
Mm-hmm.
scripture today. And I think we need to put more share more things. I mean, I like talking about God anyway.
Right.
You need to share more stuff like that. So we're gonna do like a 5-day scripture today. When we come back June the 3rd, they're gonna be the first challenge. But right now they got the fitness challenge going on with the knee high, the high knee.
Ooh, baby.
It's a challenge, ain't it, girl? Ooh, it's a challenge, but I'm on day 15. Oh my God, 5 more day. But I gotta get another test done on this knee. It don't know. It like, I don't know. Some days it be okay. It's in
Yeah.
that joint. Right in that joint. That's where that pain at. Right in that joint.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want the exercise. I want the exercise to help it. I don't want it to make it worse. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
I
So I
understand
gotta
the
go
trigger.
slow as possible.
Yeah. You want no triggers. I know what you mean.
Yeah. But yeah, May's mental health awareness.
Yes,
Every
we
month
do.
I'll be sharing some awareness, different things about trying to talk about what's going on in reality. Because this is reality.
It
Mental
is
health is
reality. It is so much reality. It's real,
you
and that's
know,
why it's so important to speak on it, and
mm,
it's okay,
you
Yeah.
supposed to do every other day. I took fitness center class in college.
Tell us.
You rotate your body parts so they can
So they can
repair and build up every day.
every
Okay.
day.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Um,
hmm
but yeah, that's why I talk about a lot of different things when it comes down to our health. A lot of people might think it's kind of boring, but I like it, especially if it's something I'm dealing with. I like to educate myself about it. And
Yeah, yeah. I know I heard you say about the channel. I felt the same way too. I'm like this. Like I say, what's not what if it ain't for you, it may be for somebody else. You get what I'm saying? But what
exactly.
you're not gonna get that from my channel. Tearing people down and all this other crazy
No,
stuff.
no, no,
As
no,
long as they got this, you doing this about with someone, and this is what they want. Let them go ahead and have it. You get what I'm saying? You ain't got
that's
to
right.
change for
That's what I
nobody.
said. I can't
That's
change
it.
who I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
Can't change who I am.
That's right.
Only thing
Yeah.
I could do,
hmm
you
Yeah.
know, just be me. And that's
That's
what we
right.
all should be. Be
Yeah.
ourselves because
Yeah.
social
But to
media,
each his own.
social media affect people mentally too. People get
Yeah.
cyberbullied.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
was telling y'all, you heard me when I was telling about the girl. I follow the Dream Team. That's the team I followed when I first started on YouTube. And I'm still with the group. Everybody just doing different things, different topics, and different channels. Because they didn't like Dane. I don't know if you ever met him. He had came over here before. They didn't like him. They had problem with him. So they wanted to put all the moderators. In other words, they was trying to blast all the moderators. And I was one. And it had got me so I'm like, I can't deal with this. Because all people over there, they dox people. They put people information out about their kids. And I said, I have my family on my channel. And I don't
Right.
want my children or my family to go through that. So rather
Right.
me taking them through that, I'm gonna just stop my channel altogether. So they like, don't you do that.
Mm-mm.
Don't you do that. And I had got upset. And my daughter told me, she said, Mom, if these people on social media upsetting you, let it go. Cause my daughter know how I be when I get agitated. I have panic, anxiety. And so the girl had upset me about it. She took my picture off one of my videos and put it on her channel. That's what the girl did to me. She did me and all the moderators on that other channel, calling us golden girls and stuff like that. And I'm like, why did she get my picture off my video? Because I don't talk about these people. Like, when y'all come over here, y'all don't hear me talk about no YouTube creator in a way to offend them. If I
Right.
say anything about somebody, I'm gonna say something about what they're doing on their channel, but I'm not gonna talk about them because I don't know nobody on YouTube.
Right.
I have not met no one in person. Yes, I've seen people on FaceTime and just stuff like that, but in person, I haven't met anyone.
Yeah.
And so my daughter saw how I was, and I was like, T, I call her T. I don't think I'm gonna do this channel no more because somebody's picking at me. So my daughter went in the girl channel, went on her live and said, "Look, leave my mom alone. Let her do her own commentary. She don't speak on you. She don't talk about y'all. Y'all don't like her because you don't like the people she follow."
Right. And then you can't put the two together. And I'm glad you said what you said. You get what I'm saying? Just because you got something going on with somebody else, that has nothing to do with so say you have something going on with this
That's right.
person. That don't have
Exactly.
nothing to do with me. You get what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, further than that, and that's where it's like click with me. I'm not a clicker. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear what you're
You
saying.
know, I'm not a clicker. I don't click with people. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I
I set that
feel you.
example of unity and love, you know. And for
Yeah.
one, I'm not a follower. You get what I'm saying? You know, that's just
Absolutely.
being a
And
follower. You
so
that have nothing to do with nobody, you know.
I
Yeah.
had I had deleted my channel. I did. This was back when I
And
first
someone
way back then. I had deleted my channel.
to the
And I said,
trouble.
I can't do this because I don't want my children
Shut them down.
being
No further
exposed to
way.
this kind of
Right. Yeah.
stuff. Because you know my
Right.
grandbabies be with
Yeah.
me all the time.
Suppose.
You
Yes.
know,
Yeah.
some people pick at other people's children when they be on camera and stuff like, just being the
Yes.
devil.
Miss Patty
You know.
said she talked to her niece. Yeah.
And so I
Yeah.
prayed about it and I came back and I've been coming back strong ever since. But the devil wanted me to quit. The devil
Mm-hmm.
wanted me to stop doing YouTube. Even
Or
I
you
went to
need to know your
myself.
environment, your environment and your circle. You get what I'm saying? Because you're gonna
Yeah.
have people gotta understand you're gonna have negative gonna be there. You get what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
this just like YouTube is your house, your home, people coming in. It's how you conduct it, not really how you conduct it, but it's
Absolutely.
how it is conducted. You get what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know, and
Treat your
sometimes
channel
dealing
like
with
it's your home.
yeah.
You want respect.
You want respect. Yeah, exactly. But they
Okay.
will stir up a whole lot of mess and stuff between people. Yeah.
I'm reading what Six Bowls said. I had someone invite
Yeah.
me on a panel when I first started YouTube. They tried to come for me and I shot them down. They was like,
Yeah.
where you from?
Mhm.
After I ripped them open. And see, that's an example of what I'm saying right there. People will take you there.
They will. They
They
will.
will take
They
you there.
will.
And see, Bo,
Yeah.
I think that day you came on my panel the first time. I was, ooh, this a little firecracker right here.
But see, when you got a lot to lose, it's not worth it, you know. And a lot of
Yeah.
times, people try to take you out your character, and I know
Mhm.
that's it's still a challenge for me, you know. You know,
Yeah, it's challenging.
it's still
So,
that can be very challenging too. Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
know you got to sit up till live. I know you got to sit up till live for today, right? Your premiere for your movie.
Yeah. Yeah. 5:45. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to get down, guys. I didn't
Well,
realize it was late,
VOM
and I'm
is
glad
talking about
Georgia
her
girl
movie
said
at
something.
5:45. Do what
I'm
now?
glad she said something because I didn't know it was this late. I
I
would have
remember
been late for
seeing
my whole life. Right?
I remember seeing the notification. I was like, because I didn't know if you were going, because I know I
Yeah,
hadn't seen you. I saw you do
yeah,
your knee
yeah.
highs,
Because I
but
haven't been doing,
yeah,
so
and I
mhm,
understand. Hey,
yeah.
Genesis, welcome
Mhm.
in.
Yeah. So,
Are you
GA
new?
girl,
Welcome
keep
in.
doing what you're doing. You know,
Thank you.
and just keep doing what you're doing.
I
I have
am, and
much
thank you for
love and respect
always
for you. You
supporting and
know, yeah,
keeping me uplifted. And yeah, and I was sorry to hear
yeah,
about your family. Y'all hang
hmm
in there. VOM
yeah.
is going live at how many minutes? What, 10 minutes? 12 minutes? You got 12 minutes.
Hey,
Because I'm gonna
do
get
your
ready to
thing.
wrap
Don't
this
do
up.
your thing. You got to good because I had wanted to speak on that as well before the month go out.
Yeah, you
Have a
can.
special
The
guest to
more you
come
talk
on.
about, the more
You
awareness
have
it'll
to.
get.
This is important. It really is. It's
Yes.
important.
Mental health
More
is
now than ever.
important to talk
Ever.
about.
It really
A
is.
lot of people be
It's
ashamed to talk
important.
about the things that they have dealt with. Not me. I think y'all know a lot about me. There's still some stuff you don't know.
It's all
It's some
right.
things that
Mm-hmm.
YouTube and internet don't
Mm-hmm.
need to know. But by me having a
Mm-hmm.
wellness channel, I try to base things on what
Right.
I have experienced.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
talk about
Mm-hmm.
my joint pain. I
Mm-hmm.
talk about when I
Mm-hmm.
had cancer. I'm talking about my
Right. Mm-hmm.
anxiety and different things because I know there are people out there dealing with these things.
That's right. Yes.
And
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
my motto over here, if I can't
Yeah.
lift you up, I will not tear you down. So
That's
I
right.
don't want
Mm-hmm.
nobody to feel if you're going through something, if you want to come up here
Mm-hmm.
and talk, You can come longer you're respectful.
Right.
Long as I don't have to kick you out, give you the
Right.
boot.
Yeah.
We'll
You
be good.
know, sometimes we have to do them things that we don't really want. Like me, I have to make a decision that I may don't want to do, but I got to do
Yeah,
it, you know, to keep my channel together in the respect. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Because I
Absolutely.
refuse
And
that.
one
Not
thing
when
I would
you.
not allow, and I
Oh,
have said it, I
yeah.
would not let another person come up here and
Yes.
disrespect anybody on my
Right.
panel or
Yes.
anybody in my chat.
Yes.
I don't play that. I don't play that disrespect. And that day when you used to talking that talk on your channel, how mean you for saying that? Cause
Yeah.
you used to didn't say nothing, BOM. But I guess at that particular time, you know what I'm talking about. That
Yeah.
particular time, you had to let them know
Yeah.
about you can't play that. I don't see
Yeah.
them now though, but I don't know what's going on with that. But you had to
Yeah.
let them know then that you
Yeah.
don't care for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
our channel is our house. We have rules in our own house, so we should have
Yes.
rules on our
Yes.
channel.
And I definitely got the rules up in my house. Nobody don't come in my house be disrespecting my home. You get what I'm saying? They know they
Absolutely.
come here, they're gonna have a, you know, it's hospitality. You know, I treat people the way I like to be treated. It's all about how you treat people.
That's what it is.
Treat people
This
how
is
you want to be treated.
BOM up here, everybody. She is the voice. It matters. She have a movie. What movie y'all premiering
It's
today? I saw your title. That'll be a good subject too.
snatched, and I don't know that one. Finding love, and then the other one is called Snatch. But it's good though. Finding love, you know,
But
in the
I did
movie
see the
Snatch.
other movie about I told me key the movie. What's the name of that movie I seen? Mother May I.
Oh, you watched it?
Y'all had reviewed it, but I watched it later. You know, I don't never be on time to watch that. But that was a crazy
I
movie.
didn't really realize that one of the movies that we doing the review about tonight. I didn't even realize I didn't even watch one of the movies because I remember I watched Finding Love, but then the other one I didn't watch. But when I watched that movie, I'm like, this is good. I could literally sit and watch that again. Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, that's what I try to do. Try to just keep talking about things that that we should talk about. And they should talk about it in school too, because
there you go. They should. That's yes. Yeah.
Because
It's
educate the
important.
kids. Look how those people walk up in these schools and hurt these kids, shoot people. You know it got to be something going on with their mental health.
And then the thing is, people also speak on say, well, now they want to use everything as an excuse as being use it as a excuse of being mental. For one, when you do stuff like that, what do you call it?
Seriously. If you walk up in school, shoot people, what is that called? What is that called?
I mean,
what's so wrong with
when you able to just do something like that to harm children or anybody just for no reason or no, some of them could be bullied and different things like that too. You get what I'm saying? You know, but still, it boils down to the mental. You get what I'm saying? You know,
that's right. That's
guys,
right.
you know, we could forever talk about this. It's definitely a lot to speak
on.
You
do a segment on it.
Keep
you
talking,
talk about
and I'm
it.
gonna go because it's
talk about it.
You is definitely on it. You know, it is important.
Thank you.
You know,
and Lynn Lesson, she talk about mental health every Monday, y'all. She do mental health Monday. She
especially with the men and the women too. The women and definitely the men. You get what I'm saying? The men too. Yes. You know, it's important. Ooh, ladies,
we all have mental health.
Talk to you guys later.
And it don't mean if you dealing with something, it don't mean you're crazy. It's just like other people can deal with it better than you. Some people are stronger than others. But that don't make
Hello,
you shouldn't label no one though.
I deal with mental health. Yes.
Okay. She said
okay, let me get on out of here, guys. Y'all have a wonderful a Wednesday. Love you guys. Love you.
I love you too. And my prayers are with friend and family. I'm gonna wrap this up in a few minutes, and I'm gonna come over there and see what y'all talking about. This is BOM, everybody.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, thank you, Genesis. You're welcome to stay. Now, I am your host. Lynn, do you want to come up and share some things about mental health? I'm finna drop the link. You can come up if you got time. Miss Key, if you don't mind, when Bomb go live. Oh, yo, you already got her link in there. Okay, we're gonna do a raid for Bomb. Anybody want to come up and share anything about mental health? Because I'm gonna wrap this up probably in a. I'll probably go and finish out. Stop at 6. Anybody want to come up? Y'all can come up if y'all want to share anything about mental health. And just know you're not alone if you're going through anything. Nobody on my channel be judged about anything that they go through. Because we're here to uplift, not tear down. That is my motto over here. We don't tear down no one. Oh, you'll come up? I mean, I'm trying to see, do I know you? Because let me see, go to your channel. I got, okay, 91. How did you meet with me? How did you find my channel? You know, I have to ask some questions before I let people up. I'm looking at your channel now. Okay, you did something 6 hours ago. Genesis 1, okay. I just connected with you. I'm just looking at your channel. I have to do this because I learned my lesson by just letting people up. Cause someone palm barred me. Someone came up and showed porn, and my channel is already. I'm trying to rebuild on my channel, so I'm just checking your videos out. I'm connecting with you now. No problem. Y'all check out Genesis 1. I'm finna go get her a link. Well, their link. Give me 1 minute. I learned my lesson not to let. She do? Okay. I'm finna go get her channel. Y'all know I can't just, I learned my lesson because that person had me to go into anxiety that day. Woo, Lordy. And I said, for now, if I don't know someone for the first time, I have to check you out. I gotta let my moderators check you out. So 6 bowls, did you go over there? Okay. Yeah, I done heard of them. Okay, I'm finna put your link in the chat. This is Genesis 1, everyone. They will be coming up. I don't want you to think, don't get offended by what I said, that I had to find out who you are. And, you know, they're just like when you let people come to your house. You just don't let, you know. Okay, I'm looking at your video you did. Lord have mercy. You can come up. I just dropped the link. I'm just looking at what you were talking about on your channel. Okay, you did something 6 hours ago. I'm looking at it. Okay. Okay. You seem like you're a very positive person. Do you see the link? Okay. Yes, I'm gonna hear what she say. She did she get the link? I'm just commenting on her video. Y'all want to go over there and connect with Genesis 1? I just dropped her link. Did she get the link, y'all? I'm gonna drop the link again. Yes, Lynn, it's very important. And thank you for sharing that with us every week. Okay. I see you back there, lady. Hello.
Hi, how are you? Can you hear me?
How are you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Maybe you need to turn your volume up just a little bit.
Is that
Hey,
better?
Janine.
Is that better?
How are you?
Is that better?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, hi, how are you?
How are you doing? I'm Georgia Girl, of course. So you can introduce yourself and tell everybody who you are and let everybody know what you does on your channel. And thank you for coming over today.
Yeah, hi, I'm Genesis One. I'm a Jamaican living in Toronto, Canada. And yeah, I was just, roaming around the landscape because I'm trying to just, introduce myself to new sectors in the
Uh-huh.
landscape of YouTube. Yeah, so, and I saw that you were talking about mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, let me just pop over and, take a
Okay.
gander and see what you guys were talking about. But yeah, listen, I totally understand about you being, cautious about letting people up because, these YouTube streets are,
Yes, we have to be very cautious out here. Well,
yeah,
thank you.
absolutely. Yeah.
So, how do
Mhm.
you feel about do you think mental health should be talked about?
I think mental health should definitely be talked about. But what I want to say in regards to personal mental health, I think that self care is very, very important. I
Yes.
think that,
You're a little bit low. I don't know if it's me or you, but you're a little bit low.
I'm a little low.
Can
Can you
y'all
hear
hear
me?
her in the chat?
Can
Can
you hear
y'all
me?
hear her?
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now. That's good right now. That's good.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm yelling.
Oh, you fine. I think I yell all the time.
Oh,
But
okay.
go ahead. Yeah, she's from, you say you're from Toronto, Canada?
Yeah, I'm a
Okay.
Jamaican. I'm
I
a
put her
Jamaican.
link in the chat, everybody, so y'all can connect with her. Go ahead now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a Jamaican living in Toronto, Canada. So I'm not a,
Mm-hmm.
I'm yeah, I'm not a native Canadian. Anywho, um, I think it's important for self-care to look after yourself. I think it's important for you to take, mental health days. I think it's important for you to know, not you specifically, but the universal you. I think it's important for individuals to know their triggers. And I think it's also important to talk to somebody, whether you want to go to
Yes.
traditional therapy, whether it's a trusted friend, a neighbor, a church member, or whomever. I think
Yes.
I think it's important to do that because a lot of people suffer in silence, and a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people think, oh, I might be the only one going through this, but they're not. And again, if people are apprehensive about maybe going the traditional route,
Yeah.
there's so many things on the internet that you don't even have to show your face. You don't have to people don't need to know your name. There's so many, groups, there's so many channels, there's so many things that you can do. So if anyone is suffering with mental health, if anyone is having any type of challenge, I just encourage you to seek help. There's 1-800 numbers, there's all types of things.
That's right. That's right.
And Google is your friend, kids. Google is your friend. So, you know,
Absolutely.
and even if you don't know and you spell it right or you put in a wrong word, Google will say, "Do you mean this?" You know,
Yes.
yeah. So Google is definitely there for you to help you. But back to your point, I think that the mental health aspect, it's being abused, in my opinion. When
Yes.
something happens, oh, that person has a mental health issue. When, if anything goes off the rails, oh, it's a mental health issue. And I just think that legitimate people who are suffering, sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it gets, brushed under the rug because I think
Yes.
that tagline is being abused so much. And like
Absolutely.
the lady that was up
You
here,
got
she was,
some people connecting with you, so you might see some new people over there.
oh wow, that's so nice. Yeah, and you know what? Because I'm new in my YouTube journey, and when I pop myself onto like, other chats and stuff, I'm always weary about, people because I don't want people thinking, oh, she's just over here to promote her channel. Not to say that that's what you're thinking, but I'm always weary about it. I'm just so weary
Uh-huh.
about it. So yeah, I just need to be,
Oh, I
yeah, yeah,
understand.
yeah, because these streets are kind of crazy. What is that behind me? Oh, that's my pillow. I was like, what is that thing behind me? But it's my
But
pillow.
yes, everything that you're saying about mental health is very correctly. A lot of this do get swept up under the rug, and a lot of people are ashamed. I just sat here and told my chat because I talk about wellness over here a lot. They
Mm,
know what I went through my cancer. They know what it did to me mentally. I still
mhm.
struggle with anxiety now, but I haven't had one in about since last year. It
Yeah,
is it's something that a lot of people are afraid to speak on because they think they'll be judged. And like me or you, or like I hear you talking about self-care and Lynn and other YouTube creators, it's good that we can use our platform to bring these awareness because it might just help someone. It might help someone to, like you said, I don't have the number in my chat, but you could always look up a number with Google to find someone that you can talk to. And a lot of people find strangers to talk to strangers better than their relatives. I don't know why. I guess because some of your relatives does try to judge you and they find themselves comfortable with other people. But the thing about it, just talk to someone. Just talk to someone. And I think that's very important.
Yeah,
And
I think that people
thank you, Seba.
I think that people find it.
Janice or her relatives are off the chain. Lord. Janine, did you want to come up? Anybody else want to come up? I got a little more time, but what do you mostly do on your channel, Genesis? What do you define your channel? What is your purpose of your channel? Tell us, we can know what to look for when we come to your channel.
Okay, the purpose for my channel is to elevate the conversation. I usually talk about topics that are not necessarily the norm. And I want to broaden my scope. I don't necessarily want to concentrate on a particular group of people or a particular sector, because YouTube is universal and YouTube is worldwide. I
Okay.
want to attract a variety of people to my channel, but most importantly, respect is mandatory. That is because I have my channel's principles and practices in my description box, and every stream, every video, I always encourage people to go over and read the principles and practice of the channel before you decide
Okay.
to
So
venture
I'll
in.
be looking forward to sharing, be checking you out and seeing what you doing over there.
Yeah.
Um, but yes, anybody have anything y'all want to ask? You don't mind if people ask you any
No,
questions about
no, no,
anything?
no. Yeah, sure.
Anybody have anything y'all want to ask Genesis? I went over her channel. I seen some of her videos. She seemed to be a very positive person. So how did you find my channel now?
With young Rizza, you know him, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm connected with them. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I really,
thank you for coming
yeah.
over. And you're always welcome to come, and I'm
Thank you.
gonna check you out more. I didn't want you to think that I was trying to offend you,
No, no,
but
no, no, no.
I had got palm bomb.
Mm,
Someone came on my panel and showed their
yeah,
private parts, and to being the person I am, I try to give people chances. But if you're gonna come up there and do that, I don't need that on my channel. YouTube got their rules. Right now, I'm trying to get my channel back monetized because I
mm,
did lost my monetization because they were saying I put reused content on my channel. So
mm,
yeah, I was devastated by it, but I'm moving forward. I'm just gonna continue to put myself, just be who I am,
yeah,
put my content out like I've been doing, and just continue to move forward and reapply in July whenever I get the watch hours. But other than
yeah.
that, my door be open as long as you're positive, as long as you don't come up and do some crazy stuff like they did.
Mm,
From looking in the background, the person he looked like a normal person, but when he came up here, everything flopped
yeah,
out.
yeah. Are you familiar with
So
YouTube?
I have to check people out before I put them on the panel.
Yeah, are
I
you
got
familiar?
another person coming up here. Hold on. One of my her name is Janine. She just came up here. Hold on. I gotta see, can I plug this computer up? Hey Janine, introduce yourself, sis.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep,
Hi, I'm
here.
Genesis. How are you?
I'm hearing an echo sound. I can hear you. I hear an echo.
Uh, n- I muted the YouTube, so the echo's not on
Hold
my
on,
end.
y'all. You see you hear echo sound? Can y'all hear Janine down there?
Maybe it's me. Should I go back off and come back in?
Did you mute?
No,
Did
I
you
hear
mute?
you good. I
Did
hear you
you?
real good. I hear you good. Can y'all hear her down there? I can hear you. How you been doing, sis? I hear you.
Okay. Okay. Is there still an echo sound?
I don't hear echo. Do you hear echo, Genesis? We don't hear echo. You think you hear echo? It be like that sometimes when you be on StreamYard. It be sounding like you hear the voices. It just be like that. I don't know why, but it be like that. I hear you.
Okay, I'm gonna try to talk above what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like a lot of feedback, but I'll try to talk. Um,
Okay.
so Genesis, are you professionally trained? What is your background as far as mental health is concerned?
I'm not a therapist. I don't have any professional training. I don't have any certificates or certifications or anything like that. I'm just, just an individual who believes that it's important for everyone to look after themselves. I believe that everyone should have boundaries. Now, with boundaries, that's just going to come with age and experience. But no, I'm just speaking from a no voice, really, not anyone professionally trained. So I
Okay,
can't
I
give
just I
legal
just
advice.
I just wanted to I just want to know your background. That's all.
Oh, no problem.
But when you said self care, different people have different definitions of what self care is. So, what is your definition?
Are you speaking should personally for me or just on the universal
I'm
on a
talking
whole?
about personally for you.
For
Mm-hmm.
me, I know that but I'm a solitary person. I don't mind being alone. I can, function in a group with people. I mean, clearly I want to be a content creator, so I've got to like people, right? But
Mm-hmm.
for my self-care, I know what my boundaries are, and I'm very clear
Mm-hmm.
about my boundaries. And if someone tries to cross my boundaries, I'm very specific about the reasons why they shouldn't do it. They shouldn't try to do it. And if they
Mm-hmm.
do, I will let them go in a heartbeat because life is too short to wander
Amen.
and ponder. And I'm not playing the woulda, shoulda game with anybody. I am not doing that because we're all adults. And
Yes.
if there's a situation where I might have said something and it irked that person, then
Mm-hmm.
open up your mouth, be an adult, and say, listen, you know what, Genesis, when you said that, I wasn't quite sure what you meant. I need some clarification. Or even if you say, you know what, you really, really, really irked me. What did you mean by that? Because we're not always going to, have it nice and pretty in a package and in a sentence. Because sometimes when
No,
we're
no.
heated, sometimes when we're heated, it's going to come across hot. But I think respect me and respect whatever type of relationship we have, whether it's a friendship or a business relationship, a working relationship, a family dynamic,
Mm-hmm.
what have you. But respect me enough to say, hey, you know what? That hurt my feelings and I want to talk about it. Now, necessarily,
Yes.
it might not necessarily be in that moment because, as I said before, sometimes the moments are hot, but don't let it fester and simmer. And then when I accidentally, knock over a glass of milk, you have a conniption fit about it because, you've stored up all these, animosities towards me, So I
Yeah.
think,
That's
yeah,
true.
I think it's just important for us to really understand what we want from our lives and from the people that are in our lives. Now, granted, it's not always as easy as I'm making it because everything, is a process and we're all a work in progress and we've all got things that we haven't dealt with or overcome or what have.
Amen.
But at the end of the
Absolutely.
but at the end of the
Abs-
day, I'm heading into the twilight of my youth. I've got maybe another 30 years left on this planet, and I'm not going to do it in misery.
Mhm.
Thank
Okay.
you. Amen. Miss Lady T, what happened? She was up here, but yes, I like how you just said it. You said a mouthful. Then what you think, Janine? Can you hear us, Janine?
I can hear you, but I'm still getting an echo. I think I'm going to go off and maybe try to come back in because it's like a echo
No,
coming
some
back
people be
at me.
wearing headphones and stuff. Some people wear the headphones, I guess,
My
because of that.
headphones are my headphones are back home,
Oh,
not
okay.
here.
So how you
I'm
been
at my
doing?
mother's
How
house.
have you been doing? Because I know you deal with
Up and down, up and down.
I know you lost your father, and
Yeah.
I know it's been kind of hard. And I know you have told me before you have dealt with
Mhm.
anxiety, panics, and things like that. And you want to come down and come back up before we
Yeah,
get
because
into
I'm hearing a lot of echo. So I'm gonna go out and then I'll see if I
uh,
can come back on.
okay then.
Okay.
Try that and see how that do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Janine World, everybody. We got Miss Lady T of the Dream Team up here.
Hey
Hey, Miss Lady T, how are you
everybody.
doing?
All right.
And
I
we
want to
also
ask
have Genesee One up here. What's going
hello.
on?
All right, today is Niecy's 69 birthday.
Oh yeah, I think I had sent her some, I believe. Y'all
Yes, I
must be
want to
over
know.
there now.
Yeah, I want to know. Can I put her cash app in the chat?
Where is her? Where is she at though?
Nah, she know. I'm just saying. No, we won't put her
Well,
cash
I
app.
already have gave her something.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. All right then.
All right. That's all. Just ask. That's all.
All right.
Okay then.
Bye bye.
Mm.
I just wanted to clarify something. When I said that the mental health aspect is being pushed under the rug, in no
Mm-hmm.
way, shape, or form was I referring to anyone with a legitimate mental health issue, because there
Mm-hmm.
are people with legitimate mental health issues. For my gripe is when somebody does something outrageous and
Mm-hmm.
there were signs, there were definite indications that this person was going to go off the rails and nothing was done about it. And then when they're in the throes of it, then they wave the mental health banner. For me, that part irks me. That part really,
Yes, I know what you're saying. I know what
yeah,
you're saying.
because you do have individuals that use that mental health thing as,
Excuses.
a bargaining chip when clearly there's nothing wrong with
Mm-hmm.
them. They just wanted to commit, some type of evil act. So I just wanted
Yeah,
to clarify
I
that.
know what you're saying about that.
Yeah.
So yes, we got Janine back. How you been doing, my girl?
Like I said, it's been up and down. We lost
Yes.
my father March the 1st,
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm at my mom's house. I can't say it's my parents' house anymore. And
Okay.
this is a huge house, humongous house. We got a lot of stuff to pack up, trying to figure
Mm-hmm.
out where my mom wants to live.
mm,
Uh,
Okay.
so it's a lot, and I just had uh two really in-depth conversations, one with my sister yesterday, and then one with my
Mm-hmm.
husband, because I
Mm-hmm.
think we're all dealing with guilt as far as how my father died. Uh,
Okay.
he died from Agent Orange. My father served 26 years in the military and
Mm-hmm.
caught ALS, which was caused from Agent Orange. Agent Orange, if you
Oh.
don't know, is a chemical that they used in Vietnam. They sprayed it all over the plants, and
Mm-hmm.
so the enemy wouldn't have a food source. They're trying to starve the enemy out. So they sprayed it
Wow.
on vegetation. They sprayed it. They sprayed it all everywhere in the forest, everywhere. So then also the Viet Cong couldn't have a place to hide. So not knowing the government not knowing that it was poisonous to people. I
Mm-hmm.
think they don't know but I'm not sure if they knew or not. Who knows? But so we all been dealing with because we had to put my father in the soldiers home, which is a nursing home for military personnel.
Okay.
And I never wanted to do that. Never wanted to put my parents in a nursing home. Just did not.
Understand. That's what I'm struggling with still
Mhm.
now today. Yeah.
Oh, so is your mother not at home anymore or what?
She's at home, but it's just getting just been complicated. That's what was going on yesterday. It just seemed like the decision got to be on me. I got
Mhm.
5
Mhm.
other siblings,
Mhm.
and it's a life decision, but it's just one of those days yesterday, and it was getting next to me, and but you carry on.
No, I
Okay.
understand because that is a hard decision to make. But in my case, uh, there's only two of us, my sister and I.
Mm-hmm.
There's no other siblings. There's nobody else to help. My sister lives 3 hours away. I live an hour and a half away from my parents. We're playing tag. It's your turn now. It's your turn now. It's your turn. And we couldn't afford to hire 24-hour care nurse to come in to take care of him because he needed 24 hours care. So the only thing we could do was to place him in the soldiers home, and which totally destroyed me mentally because like I said, I don't know too many Black people that put their people in a nursing home. We were always
Yeah.
taught you don't
Yeah.
put your people away. As a Black person, Black woman, you don't
Mhm.
you don't put your people away. You don't put your parents in a nursing home. You take care of your parent to the end. But we just did not have the funds. We did not have the financial means to hire a 24-hour nurse to take care of him. And then it's other relatives coming in saying, "Oh, I can't believe you put your dad in a nursing home. I can't believe that's probably why your dad died faster." So
Can
this
I?
other
I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all carry on for them.
yeah.
Yeah. Can I just
So y'all
interject?
just
Yeah, go ahead.
Um. And if I'm stepping out of turn, let me know.
Go ahead.
I think that I think there's like 7 stages of guilt, right?
Mhm.
And this is all very fresh and new because your father passed away, you said, early March. Right?
Mhm.
Now,
let
um,
me get a fan to go in here.
so
We have a fan in here.
we can hear you. Okay. I I think that because it's so fresh and new, the guilt will be there,
Mhm.
and you just just go with feelings. Whether if you're feeling guilty today, then you're feeling guilty today. If you're feeling overwhelmed tomorrow, you're feeling overwhelmed tomorrow. If you're feeling somewhat okay the day after that, then you're feeling somewhat okay with that. But ride out those feelings, you know,
Mhm.
and there's no way that you're going to be able to justify any of it
Mhm.
because the financial part of your father's latter part of his life, you guys were not able to
Mhm.
take care of him financially. And that's just reality of life. 95% of the population might not be able to do that. Now, going into debt to prove that, you love your father or to
I'm back,
prove
y'all.
that or to
I'm up there too tired. I had to
Hey,
change
wait a
my
minute.
devices.
Yeah. Wait.
or to prove to, somebody else, an entity, another family member, what have you. But also too, what about those family members? Were they in a
Mhm.
I had
position
to
to help?
change devices because my computer had went dead on me.
Were they in a financial?
So I'm up there too tired, y'all.
Are
Are
you on
y'all talking?
you're on
Can I hear
P1?
y'all?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can I
Yeah,
hear?
I can hear
Y'all go
you.
down and come back up. Y'all go down and come back up.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
down and come back up.
Okay. And remove.
Go down and come back up. Yeah, I had to switch and get my phone because my computer went dead. So hopefully I get them back. I told them to go down and come back up. Hey Terry, good to see you. The thing went dead on me, y'all. But we're seem to be having a good live today, y'all. I didn't want it to end, so I had to switch and get another device. I was gonna go to end. We got hey Jabba, how you doing? How you doing, Miss Key? We was gonna do yeah, because there wasn't gonna be a you want the link again? Okay, come on. Okay, say something now.
Hi, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
See what happened was I had went through my computer, but my computer went dead. Now I'm going through my phone. Now it won't let me hear y'all. It get like that. I'm so sorry, y'all.
Can you hear me?
Let me see, could I go down and come back up? Let me go down and come back up and see what happens.
Oh, okay. Comment in the chat. Can the chat hear me? Yeah, you guys can hear me, right? Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you
I
hear
don't know
me?
why I can't hear her. Y'all can hear her, but I can't hear her. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Talk, I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, okay. What I was saying to
Oh my God.
oh, I don't want to over talk you. Um, what I was saying was that I think it's unfair for those family members to guilt trip you and your other sibling. I said you believe it was a sister, into not being financially able to look after your father. And again, I think that if they
Hello? I can't hear her. Y'all can hear her, but I can't hear her. It's something with the StreamYard, I guess. It's something with StreamYard.
okay, then I'm gonna drop down and go back in the chat, and maybe you'll be able to figure it out. Okay. All right. Bye. Gonna go down.
I'm gonna start a new live. I'm gonna start a new live. I'll be right back. But I can't hear y'all though. I can't hear y'all talking. I'm gonna start a new live. I'm gonna start a new live. I'll be right back.